So what do you think? Isn't it about time for some good news? In fact, how about some outrageous good news? That's all about why we are here on this planet. Well, to begin with, have you ever wondered why there are so many different churches? Maybe a better question, why would God allow so many different churches? Well, the answer to the question might surprise you. In fact, you may even be ticked off somewhat. With all the different opinions on how to be saved, what is God to do? It's sort of like having two spiritual ball players on opposing teams with both praying to win the game. Whose prayer is God supposed to answer? So here we are with hundreds of different teams, all competing against one another, all riding our exclusive horses towards the goal of sitting on the right hand of God in the new kingdom. So what if God was about to reveal that our exclusiveness was unimportant? In fact, that even being saved is really not the issue. For after all, in Acts 16:31, didn't God say that He would save everyone that trusted Him? Therefore indicating churches around the world could be arguing over insignificant things. You might remember that Jesus did say in John 16:12 that He had much more to tell us, but it was more than we could handle at the time. So what do you think? Could it be time for a shocking breakthrough? Could it be time for the rest of the story?
Well, since most of us are realizing that the world is becoming more chaotic as the days go by, shouldn't it be about time for the rest of the story that Jesus held back? The very thought of what Jesus has been holding back for such a long time would have to be of great significance, don't you think? Well, this has been the passion of our author, Edward Sager. At least this is his rendition from over 30 years of writing. So the purpose of this website is to offer you, in free download, the introduction to the Rest of the Story series. It's 45 pages, packed full of shocking information for both believers and non-believers regarding the why or the reason for such a chaotic world. And to give you a small hint of more to be discovered in the Rest of the Story series is to ask a very thought-provoking question. What do you suppose the thief hanging on the cross next to Jesus saw that caused him to think, wow, if this is what God is like, then count me in? For you see, it wasn't the thought of being saved at that point, but it was something of great significance that totally changed him. So get set to enjoy this free download, jam-packed with thought-provoking good news that the enemy doesn't want us to know.